Fellow Biafrans, I greet you. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever depends on your time zone this moment. As it stands now, my fellow brothers and sisters, I want to inform you that it is the time to walk in unity. It is the time for the manifestation of the unification of Biafran unity. To demonstrate it in one accord and to prove to the whole world that indeed Biafra is a sovereign state. And at a stands this very moment without taking much of your time. They have taken Southeast for granted. That is police terrorists of Nigeria and their military and their DSS, which I have severally warned them that now is different from the time they were killing Igbos and Biafrans for no reasons. So that as for now, that those killings are no more in vogue. But if you are preparing, coming from wherever you are coming from Nigeria, to come and kill Igbo man in his own ancestral land, your coming is dead on arrival. Your plans are dead on arrival. Or before arrival, your plans are dead. So what I'm telling you this moment is that I want to let Igbo people know, the real Igbo, original Igbos and original Biafrans, that this battle will not end without bloodshed. Nigeria military and the police and DSS will not depart from Biafra land without teaching them a lesson that if they remain alive, they will never forget it. And I'm telling you the truth, irrespective of whosoever, that is the AIG and IG and the Army Chief of Staff and the Nigeria Chief Defense Staff. All these are Fulanis, including the President of Nigeria, Tinubu. So all of them are Fulanis, they are terrorists. So we don't fear them, and we don't think they have anything for us to fear them for. And some of you have objected my speeches. Some of you have tried to make nonchalant and a caricature of all what I have been saying. But I believe in action, because action speaks louder than voice. And I've told you people that a time shall come, and a time like this, that polisi na-agbagoro elu, polisi na-agbadata ala, ha na ndị amị na ha na ọsọ na-eme. Kama na ihe mbido oge, this is just the beginning. The confusion and incitement of mayhem in Southeast is being caused by Nigerian politicians. Start from Bola Tinubu and Southeast governors and politicians. These are those who orchestrated the mass killings and violence going on. Then you should be human being indeed. How do you expect me that when you kill my brother, I'll be clapping for you? When you kill my sister, my mother, my brother, my father, my siblings and my friends, you want me to be clapping for you? Is that what Nigeria government demands? I think they have failed. And their failing was great. Nigeria is a failed state, which no country is supposed to listen to, because they practice terrorism, they sponsor terrorism. We have many clear evidences of what we are saying. And that's why I say that for Alex, the president of Finland, holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu back is as good as they have a similitude with Nigeria similitude. They have their lifestyle of politics is repugnant to that of Nigeria. Indeed, the whole world attested to the quality and integrity of Finland government, very strict and disciplined. But now we are not seeing that manifestation and demonstration and acknowledgement because they kept Mazen Simon Ekpa back for no reason. They're holding him hostage. For your information, you who feel like because Simon Ekpa is not there, you're not hearing his voice, that this is the period for you to come down to southeast to perpetrate evil and melt punishment and unleash terror on Igbos and Biafrans. So I want to inform you that you will not escape the judgment. Today, the judgment starts, and you have to start with Nigeria Fulani terrorist police. They have seen how it looked like. They've tested it. And we are waiting for their reinforcement. But my problem is that they don't go to face the militaries from Biafra land, Biafra militaries. They don't go to face them. They don't go to face gunmen. They will only go into the rural area where the innocent people who cannot distinguish their lefts from their rights in terms of law, militarization, and policing. So this is the areas they go to kill people, to cause damages. And millions of our youths from Igbo land are languishing today in the prisons in Nigeria, different and unknown prisons. All right? And I want to assure you that those illegal prisons that Tinubu and Buhari have constructed for innocent Biafrans and Igbos to be stuck to there and die for nothing shall be bulldozed in no distant time, because the oppressed must be let go. The oppressed must be let go. And the oppressor must be punished. So what I'm telling you now is that let not Nigeria security forces for any reason claim ignorant that Simon Ekpa is no more talking, Mazen Nnamdi is not there, and they'll barge in into Biafra land to do whatever that's right for them and get away with it. We are not waiting for international community to come and fight for us. We are eligible and capable and having all what it takes to protect and guide ourselves and our territory and our people. Because for many decades ago now, the international communities have been hearing of the genocide and war animosities and atrocities being genuinely and sincerely committed against Biafrans by Nigeria government. They remain silent and lie low, turn blind eyes and pay deaf ear. I believe that it is time properly for Biafra to be restructured, to put in good shape and to demarcate Biafran nation from Nigeria. And this is going to be done by using a stronger hand than the hands of the Nigerian military terrorists in military uniform and police uniform. I want to tell you that they are running. They can only run, but they will not hide. We are watching them. We see where they are running to. They put to caves in so many places and they are bunkers. We know them, we shall smoke them out. What I'm telling you this moment is that Nigeria Police Force today have a hearing. They've suffered what they didn't expect. They thought that all the powers are in their possession and in their hands. So I want to say the harder they come, the harder they fall. We have no time to waste. I'll continue talking. What we have the time now is to act more than ever before. We are waiting for Musa, the Fulani man, who says the chief defense staff of Nigeria. We're waiting for him to come down to Biafra land. I bet you he will not go back. He is only wherever he is making noise. And he's making that noise, and terrorists have taken over the northern part of Nigeria. He's making that noise. Military barracks last week were bombarded, about 3 military barracks. Musa was making noise all over the place, supporting terrorists and protecting them. And many soldiers were killed by Fulani bandits and terrorists in the north. Just last week, Musa was making noise, and he cannot defend himself academically, militarily, or otherwise. And this I can prove to you that he is an non-entity. So we are waiting for him as the war have broke out in Nigeria, and we shall do whatever we can do to make sure that the land of Biafra is protected with justice, equity, and fairness. We are not going back, and we are not slacking, and we are not ready to go back for any reason. We are well prepared, ready to overcome our detractors, even we speak it to their faces. So, our indomitable leaders who have been forcefully confiscated in the DSS dungeon and Finland custody must be released in due course. And we need their release now. And that is why we are going after our enemies. They have prepared for long, but now I think we have woken up to take what belongs to us. What they are doing now is with the gunmen. They have not seen Biafran's security forces in action. Gunmen have taken away good numbers of Nigeria police today. They have gunned them down. They are no more in the land of the living. They are now explaining to Allah about their illegal activities in Biafra land, which I think Allah cannot accept it, because there was no a time it's written in the Bible that you should take one's life away. Nigeria have no law, have no regard for law, have no respect for judiciary. Nigeria is a useless and animal country, living a lawlessness life, and not ready to change. And because they are not ready to change, they are going to face what they have not seen before. I want to quickly announce to you who is listening to me, that 1966, 1967, 1970, 1967 to 1970 shall be a child's play to what is going to happen in Nigeria. And it will not take longer than 2 weeks' time. Then you will begin to see the manifestations and materializations of Biafra sovereign nation. And I promise you, we shall win.